that I save a lot, it makes me ask myself, why did I not? So wait, why was I spending so much in my 20s? What was strong with me that I was spending so much in my 20s? In my 20s, I was just spending money anyhow.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute. By the way, just got in town, but I won't let.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm so excited to be talking to you today. Interestingly, this is gradually becoming a series, and I have tagged it the conversation series, where I get to have meaningful conversations with you guys from my car in my car. And I mean, yeah, why not if not, right? And I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched my last video, watched, commented, liked it. Thank you so much. It means a super duper lot to me that you're engaged with my video. And you know, for those who are just watching for the first time, you're just tuning in to watch for the first time, thank you so much. For those that this is not your first time, you know I love you. I don't think I can emphasize it more than this. I love you so much. Thank you. Right, so today I'll be discussing something very interesting as usual, and I just want to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew in my 20s. If you don't know, I think I'm going to do a get to know me video very soon for those who are just joining. Those who are like part of the tribe, you probably know I'm 31. I'll be 32 next year, and yeah, hence this conversation. And I'll just go right into it because of time. Let's get right into it. So the first thing that I wish I did in my 20s would be starting a YouTube channel. This I would say without thinking. So now that I'm a YouTuber, a proud one at that, it makes more sense when I say I feel like I had the chance in my 20s, but for some reason, maybe, you know, lack of education, or I wasn't too enlightened about the value of YouTube, I kind of dulled it. I kind of slowed down. And it's not like I didn't know about YouTube. In fact, I knew people made money on YouTube. I kind of had an idea of what YouTube was all about, but there was just that part of me that is like, you know that behavior. And for a fact that I had people who would send me, please subscribe to my channel, and when I sit, I'm like, these people have come again. I'm trying to subscribe to your channel, please don't stress me. But now I'm just like, yo, now I get it. Now I know. I really wish I started earlier, because I see people that started earlier, and you know, they have the numbers now, they have the engagement, they have built a brand on YouTube. And if you know me, you will know that I'm quite expressive. I love to talk. I love to gesticulate. I like to share, you know, be giving gists. So because of this, I feel like I had everything I needed to start a YouTube channel. And apart from that, like, I'm quite creative, very creative. So why didn't I start? Why? Yeah, that's the first thing. Now, the second thing I wish I did in my 20s would be savings, guys. I wish I saved a lot more than I do now. So savings apparently is now something that I do a lot more, or I did a lot more in my 30s, and I still do at 31. And now that I save a lot, it makes me ask myself, why did I not? So wait, why was I spending so much in my 20s? What was strong with me that I was spending so much in my 20s? In my 20s, I was just spending money anyhow. I didn't know. I knew the essence of savings. I knew the essence of investment. But okay, I understand that bukata was plenty. Bukata means responsibility. You know, I kind of had a lot of things I unconsciously put myself into. And I needed, so like every money that was coming in was fixing something. I was not financially wise in my 20s. I won't even lie. And I say it in my full chest. It's okay, I call myself out. I was not financially wise in my 20s. I spent so much in my 20s stupidly. I bought things I didn't need. I spent money on things I didn't need. And I did not save at all. At all. I didn't start saving until my 30s. Yeah. Until when in fact, it was when I was 30 years old that I started to really understand that I had to save, and I do it now. And I save with piggy vest just in case you need that information. Yeah, and they help because they didn't pay for ad, but then I save a piggy vest, and because every month they give me some interest that makes me just see the money increase. So yeah, the third thing that I would say that I wish I did in my 30s would be self-care. So I would understand that in my 20s, I probably didn't have a lot of money to spend on the things I normally would do now. So now I can afford to go to the spa. I can afford to go for like my mani and pedi. I can afford to go for a massage because somehow I work, so I earn some money and I'm able to do it. But I also understand that in my 20s, there are certain things that as much as the money was not there, there was a lower level of self-care that I could have done, right? With the little monies, I could have just paid more attention to myself, paid more attention to I won't say my hygiene because I'm not a dirty person, but I know you get what I'm trying to say. Just kind of invest in that self-care space. I may not be able to particularly say the things that I would have done because, like I said, this is relative because 20s I probably didn't have as much. But what am I even saying? As at my 26, 27, 28, 29, I was making money now, so I could have done those things. So yeah, I have a good point here. 26, 27, 28, 29, I was earning salary, but it still boils down to my second point, savings. I spent money on things I shouldn't have. So maybe I should have if I had been more strategic and calculative with my spending, I would understand that a certain percentage can go to like some monthly care. I started it late in my 20s. Not like I didn't do it at all, but it became like a habit in my late 20s. So that's the third point. The fourth thing I will mention is Bible study and meditation. I pray. See, that habit of Bible study and meditation, it wasn't something I used to do devotedly. In fact, I would just read my Bible, like take the Bible, open to Genesis 1 verse 1, read it. You ask me for what Bible verse do you know? I can tell you a couple, but I didn't understand the essence of Bible study until my 30s. Yeah, that thing that makes you pick the Bible, take a pen, take a paper, read, write what you write what you understand, meditate on it. Yeah, I started in my 30s, and I really wish I started in my 20s because adversaries day. And it would have been nice if I knew this earlier. Maybe I would have grown spiritually at an early stage. I actually, my spiritual life became stronger in my 30s, and it's because things they happen. I won't even go there now. Things they happen. So you need to brace up spiritually. Right. The last thing I will talk about will be reading books. So my dad used to say something. My dad would say, a man is what he reads. My dad is a reader. Like, he has a study, he has books, and I'll just sit and walk by like, what's my own? I should not be reading up and down. But to think about, when I was way younger, I used to read a lot of books. I used to write, like, I would read stories and I'll rewrite it in another notebook. I was like that. And then I don't know what happened. I just got uninterested. And, in my 20s, I used to hear it a lot. Read a book for mental, just to strengthen yourself mentally, to exercise the brain, to also even exercise yourself vocally. But where am I reading book? If the book is not fiction, or it's not talking about something that is gists, I was never interested, until my 30s. Even now, for that book one, don't let me lie. Liars shall go to the hellfire. I'm not so much of a fervent reader right now, but I'm trying. I'm really trying, and I would say that I'm way better than I was in my 20s. So it's something I want to brush up, maybe not own a study or a library, but at least try to read something. I think these are the 5 things that I wish I did in my 20s. I currently do them now. I enjoy doing them now. I hope to get better at them. And I want to hear from you. Like, what are the things that you feel? I don't know what age you are now, but like, what are the things that you feel like you could have done at an early age that you currently do now, and you see the benefits, you see that it is good to do, and you really wish, like, I could have done this thing earlier. What are those things? I want to read from you guys. The energy you used in engaging with me in my last video. Engage with me in this one. I want to read from you. I want to see your engagement. I want to learn from you. I mean, I might see things that you do that I'm like, I should actually start doing this thing. It will make sense. Let's learn from each other. Let's enlighten, let's educate each other. Right. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of my conversation series, and I will be back again very soon with another interesting video. You trust me now. You know how we do it, right? Thank you so much, guys. I remain yours sincerely, Mo. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Have an amazing day.